Welcome one, welcome all. Today, I wanted to start playing Brotato on YouTube. So, welcome back to Pushing Objectives. Uh, as one might say on this channel. They might say such things. But, yeah, I wanted to get back into the swing of things with something quick, something easy, something straightforward that a lot of people could follow, while I talk about what's next for OBJ Pusher. Now, so let me go ahead and start the game. We're going to go with well-rounded, just a good character to go with. I guess I'll start with the pistol. That's always nice. But yeah. So what's next for OBJ Pusher? So I think I'm going to pick a small game and a big game and cover them both. So, this is going to go out first because this is what I would like to do for my small game. A kind of game I can upload a few, kind of gauge community reaction and see kind of how it goes. But also, I'm also going to be picking a big game. I think maybe Borderlands 4 is an option. Borderlands has been doing okay on my channel, and it would be nice to kind of, play the latest installment. That being said, I haven't forgotten that I do have the rest of Borderlands 1 to complete. I know at least one person in my comments that has been waiting for the next installment of that. So we'll get that out eventually. Borderlands 1. I actually got to order another cord for my microphone, so I don't have to live stream every time I record. So that'll be good. Just kind of get that out there, and then I can record more regularly. So yeah. So that'll be kind of nice. But I do have to get the, a new power cord for the mic that I use. So, so it might be a little bit before I can get that and then, continue Borderlands 1. But that is coming. And then, so in the meantime, I was thinking of picking up maybe Borderlands 4. I'm trying to think, what other options are there for, like, big-ish games? I mean, I could do Oblivion Remastered. That would be kind of fun. It's one of those games where, like, I grew up wanting to play Oblivion, and, and when I finally got it, then, I just played the crap out of it. So, it's one of those games where, like, I grew up with it, a bit. So, that could be really exciting, Oblivion Remastered. I really can't wait for Fallout 3 Remastered. If that ever hits the game, I'm going to play that multiple times for my channel. Like, Fallout 3 Remastered, like, are you kidding? Like, there's no way I'm missing that. So if that ever comes out, just know I will be covering it day one. I don't care if I'm sick. I tend to get sick around major releases for some reason. I don't know. Like when Borderlands 4 came out, I'm pretty sure I was sick. So, it's these games that I look forward to, and then I'm like, like, I'm dying. Like, it's just an awful, awful, awful time. But, it's just kind of how these things work for me. I don't know particularly why. But it is kind of funny. I'm like, oh yeah, let's cover that new game. like, I don't know. But yeah, that being said, maybe we could cover the original Fallout 3. I don't know who would watch that, though. That's the thing. Because, like, current Fallout discourse, I'm sure, is more based around New Vegas because of, the TV show. Or you have Fallout 4, which is more new than Fallout 3. Even though Fallout 3 is my personal favorite of the series. So, I don't know. Maybe I could get some traction there. It would be a lot of fun to do. To post Fallout 3 content. Like, So maybe I'll try that. That's another big game, too, Fallout 3. So, I don't know. That's something I can cover, you know, for a while if people end up liking it. You know, but then again, I don't want people to be all Fallout 3'd out on my channel. Like, you know, like, if I post, like, a 25 episode, like, Fallout 3, you know, deep dive, then, you know, and then Fallout 3 Remastered comes out, then am I just supposed to, like, ignore it, you know, and just, like, do other stuff for a little bit? Or, like, I don't know. I don't know how that works, you know? Like, I don't know if that's just too much Fallout for my community, or, you know, exactly how that would work, but I will say that Fallout 3 would be a really fun game to cover. I also have Outer Worlds 2 from, you know, from Game Pass. I never got to play that. I've also never got to play Avowed either, which is apparently pretty good. So these are all games that are on my radar. I did want to play Doom Eternal at some point too. Or not Eternal, sorry, Doom Dark Ages. I never played Dark Ages. I think I tried Eternal, and I was like, oh, this is okay. Dark Ages looks incredible, though. Like, that shield, like, you're just, like, you know, doing all this crazy melee combat with. I don't know. Looks really cool. So maybe Doom the Dark Ages is something I play for the channel. That's something I would consider a short game, though. Like, you know, because I'm not going to, like, you know, do all the collectibles or, you know, or multiple difficulty runs, probably. So, well, I mean, maybe. I don't know if that's what people want to see. You know what? Let me know down below. So, given my current plan, if you got this far in the video, definitely let me know what you think about long games, what you think about short games, and what do you think about my plan to have a long and a short game, at least to start back up again on this channel, because it's been a bit, like I said, I get sick a lot, and then, you know, and then you just kind of, like, got thrown off track, basically. But I would like to return to YouTube, especially in a grandiose fashion, if possible. You know, really being able to, you know, dedicate myself and you know, get some uploads out there. So, so yeah. So let me know what you think for short games, for long games. I know Brotato for me is going to be a shorter game. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it gets a ridiculous amount of views, and I do end up doing all the different characters, you know, and playing their different, you know, playing their different ways. But yeah, so the thing is, Brotato too is like, the videos aren't short either. Like, they're very long form type of videos, and I don't know if people are gonna want to sit through, you know, half an hour of just me talking with, like, you know, slight combat in the background. I don't know if that's something people are interested in. You know, but that is kind of what Brotato videos will be from me. You know, I mean, I'm sure I could, like, do, like, quick cuts and be like, oh, look at me. Oh, look at me again, you know. Or even just highlighting the shop, because the shop is the big portion where you get all your upgrades, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. If you've been watching this channel, you know that's not really me. I don't like the super, you know, hyper-edited, you know, oh, let me, you know, do 5 seconds of this, 5 seconds of that, ooh, and just, like, I don't know. It's not for me. And I mean, I get why people do that too, but it's just not my style, really. And you know, and I mean, I don't think I can afford to have that as my style, really. You know, because, like, at my level, where, like, I only have 200 subscribers, like, at my level, if I dedicate a whole bunch of time to a video, like, the chances of it flopping are actually huge. So, like, you know, so if I'm gonna, like, sit there and edit and, you know, not get a video out, like, you know, it could really just flop, and then that would be terrible. Like, you know, I'm much better off, you know, trying to provide value in a different way, I would say. Because, I mean, I actually like episodic, you know, slow content, and, like, not a lot of people do it anymore. Really, it's all this, like, you know, really edited, really focused, you know, content, which is fine. Like I said, it's totally cool, but that's not what I like to consume as my media, per se. And, you know, and I feel like a lot of other people are that way as well. You know, they don't like the super edited, you know, or at least my corner of YouTube is kind of like that. Where they just don't like the, you know, quick cuts every few seconds. So yeah, so where was I going with that? I'm not really sure. I went on a bit of a tangent there, but the idea is that I'm going to cover all these great games that have came out over the past, you know, let's say year. And there's been a lot of them. You know, currently the internet's going crazy over Pokopia, the Pokemon game that just dropped on Switch 2. That, you know, the new Resident Evil, people are going crazy over. You know, the new Hearthstone expansion drops tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be covering that as much, because you get kind of sucked into, you know, card gaming YouTube when you cover card games for some reason. It's really weird. And then, like, you try to do anything else, and it's just like, oh, not a card game. We're going to tank your video. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll cover Hearthstone, but it is kind of interesting, though, how much quality games, or how many quality games, excuse me, have came out over the past year, even. Or even a bit longer than that. Like, you know. But there has been such quality games, and I really personally want to cover them all, or at least cover a huge chunk of them. So yeah, so that's my question to you. Any recommendations in the comments down below on YouTube, of course. Right now I'm on Twitch because I can't just record right now. I need to get that microphone power cord that I was mentioning. So, so yeah, so in the comments down below on YouTube, what do you think? You know, we got short-term games, we got long-term games. What are we thinking? Because, well, I don't know. Because today, we're just playing some Brotato, but tomorrow or maybe later today, if I think about it further, but I think I'm going to get this uploaded on YouTube and kind of see if anyone has any suggestions or anything like that. You know, just kind of see where that goes. Oh, and then, yeah, and then for a longer term video, I was considering maybe World of Warcraft. Now I know I'm not big into, like, World of Warcraft. Like, I played it quite a bit, but I'm not, like, you know, like, super hardcore, you know, into it or anything. But it would be cool as that, like, as that person that's not super into it, to be able to play it and be like, hey, you know, this is what's happening. Like, this is really cool. Whereas most people would be like, you know, like, when can I do higher level stuff? You know? Restores... Wait, that might be good. Restores 5 health per second. Can't heal any other way. So, that does make some of my items kind of useless. Specifically the butterfly, the lemonade, the alien worm. Well, kind of the alien worm. I still get the max HP. I think I'm gonna grab that, actually. I think I'm gonna grab torture. But what was I saying? Oh, so being, like, kind of an outsider looking in, you know, I'm not going to be doing, like, the min-maxing stuff. Like, oh, hey, you know, I gotta be, you know, the absolute best. Like, that's it. I'm not doing anything else. Like, you know, I like the contrast between that and, like, my form of videos, which is, like, very slow, very methodical. You know, actually experiencing the things. I think that would go over really well, actually. You know, or at least it would go well for me personally. Like, it's something I would enjoy doing. I'm not so sure people would like watching it because, again, it's all about that min-maxing, you know, going fast type of mentality. But you know, it could be something different enough too that I am bringing to the table where it's like, hey, you know, this is something slightly different. This is slow, you know, slow and just kind of taking your time and actually enjoying things. Which I don't know. I mean, it's pretty rare when it comes to World of Warcraft, at least. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that item before in Brotato. Seashell. Every ranked weapon's 5th projectile has +3 projectiles. Ew. That could be kind of crazy with pistols. I think I gotta buy that. Alright. Next wave so I can get the money for that. But, alright, and we are back. My live stream stopped working, it said, so that's always great. Anyway, hopefully it's still one concise piece that I can just chop up for YouTube. But, yeah, in general, so those are some of my thoughts. I'm thinking, you know, Borderlands 4. I'm thinking Fallout 3, maybe. I'm thinking maybe World of Warcraft. You know, kind of anything where I can take it slow and just kind of hopefully get the algorithm on track with what I'm actually trying to do, because I don't know, I think I've confused it by posting so many different types of videos for a while on OBJ Pusher. You know, I went from achievements to card games to, you know, shorts for a while, and now I'm just kind of posting, you know, more episodic content, you know, where it's like, oh, today we're doing this, and then, you know, tomorrow we'll do this, you know. Very different, just different. I'm hoping to kind of narrow it down to, hey, I like to do slow, methodical, episodic content, and just kind of see if the algorithm will, you know, will stop, or not stop, but, like, you know what I mean, show my video to more people. So, I don't know. That's one of those things where, like, if you're watching this and you got this far into my YouTube video, please leave a like. I forget to ask that a lot, but that actually makes such a profound difference on whether my video does well or not. Like, I'm pretty sure the video that has the most views on my entire channel was a Hearthstone video, and I'm pretty sure I got like 60 likes or something crazy. I'd have to check again. It's been a while since I checked, but I'm pretty sure it was a Hearthstone video that I got like an insane amount of likes on. I don't know if it was 60. 60 seems a bit high, but you know what I mean. It was a big number, and it was my most liked video and my most viewed video. So definitely, if you made it this far into my ramble session, definitely leave a like, because it helps a lot. Health regeneration is doubled when you have less than 50% health. So does that work with torture? Will that then get me 10 health per second if I get low? I think so. Or actually, no, because restoring 5 health per second is not the same as HP regeneration, I don't think. I think those are two different things. I don't think that's equatable. So I'm actually going to pass. But regeneration potion is usually really, really good. Going to go ahead and upgrade. Hey, there we go. Attack speed. Yep. Need that. I will grab the Sunken Bell. That's kind of like an emergency thing. Jerky's also helpful. Actually, Jerky's not helpful because I have Torture. I'm not getting health regen from consumables anymore. So jerky is not helpful. Am I in the Abyssal Terrors version? Because there's a lot of, like, underwater enemies. Like, I think I might be in the Abyssal Terrors version, which is fine. It's just not what I meant to start on. I meant to start on Crash Landing, but that's all good. So, yeah. So, I mean, being over halfway through this video, I just kind of wanted to say thanks for being here, if you're still here watching. It does mean a lot, and like I said, I can't wait to get back to being able to actually record rather than going live and then like chopping it up for recording later. That will be a huge benefit. Let's see, let's grab lifesteal. Actually, lifesteal's useless again because of torture. So I gotta remember these things. Like, it's going to, you know, ruin my run here. But yeah, we're definitely in the Abyssal Terrors version because there's a lot of enemies here that are not in the Crash Landing version, which is fine. Abyssal Terrors is also manageable. So yeah. So, and then as we play more and more Brotato, you'll see me pick different characters with a lot of different abilities. They play, you know, vastly differently from each other. This guy, the guy I'm playing right now, Well-Rounded, he kind of lets you do whatever you want. You know, he has no downsides, and he has just, like, some upsides, just kind of doing a little bit of everything. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I'm talking too much, and I am gonna get focused down. Okay, just kidding. So... So anyway, what I was saying. This is good. This is also good, since I have torture. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Is it torture? Or is it yeah, it's torture, right? Torture. Torture. Right? I might be saying that wrong. I don't know. It sounds to me like I'm saying it wrong, even though I'm probably saying it correctly. It's one of those things where I'm like, you know, am I talking correctly? Am I not? Does it even really matter? I mean, probably. Probably matters. But yeah, you know, so let me know your suggestions for long and short games. I know I've said that a few different times, but that is literally the theme of what I wanted to get covered here today. Was I wanted some longer and shorter games to play. Brotato, definitely a shorter game. And then I might also do something with shorts too, because I feel like that's a whole different audience when you're able to post on shorts. You know, because, like, oh, jeez, I'm gonna die. Because when you post on shorts, for example, you're hitting, like, the people that are just kind of scrolling YouTube. Whereas when you're hitting YouTube, like, long-form content, you're hitting the people that are, like, watching when they're going to bed. Or, you know, watching when they're doing, you know, chores. Or things like that, where it's more of, like, a passive watch, I'd say. So I don't know. I don't know. They're definitely two different audiences is the thing. So, so in order to cover the more, you know, active watching audience, I might upload some shorts as well. I'm not sure what that looks like yet, but it could be interesting, is all. All I know is, I am actually surprised I haven't died yet as well on Brotato. This is wave 18. It only goes up to wave 20 unless you play endless mode. which I am not playing endless mode, or at least not right now. Maybe in the future, if that's something you guys want to see. We can kind of see how far I get in endless mode, but oh my gosh, I don't like this. Oh jeez, oh jeez, dodge the red bullets. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Don't almost kill me when I say we're good. That's not good. Okay, all right. I literally thought I was dead, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I legitimately thought I had yeed my last haw, so to speak. That was crazy. Alright, wave 19. So we're at the second to last wave. So, I mean, even while talking, I've been able to build a decent build here. Just kind of got to focus on not getting surrounded is the, you know, kind of name of the game here. And this robot I have, this orange, like, circling thing that's circling me, is slowing down all the aliens. So that is helping a lot. Making sure I don't get surrounded. And yeah, I think we might be able to take on the boss here at this point. Like, I've invested a decent amount in survivability, so I can take a few hits from the boss. And, yeah. I don't know. I like my chances. I do. We'll see what we can get with this last shop, too, in just a second here. Rolling on into the shop in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Excellent. Damage versus attack speed. I think I'm going to recycle that. Remember, we picked up an item that gives me additional projectiles the faster I shoot, basically. So I kind of don't want missile because, like, you know, it's like counterintuitive by lowering my attack speed. We will grab triceps, though, for some extra damage. Silver bullet, 25% damage against bosses and elites. Go ahead and grab that. We'll also grab head injury for some damage. And Greek fire isn't bad, but I don't think I have anything fire related this time around. Yeah, I don't think I have anything fire related. Plus we couldn't afford it anyway, unless I wanted to sell my weapons for it, which is, like, you know, not where you want to be. Barricade's usually okay, but again, we don't want to be selling our weapons at this point, so time to head to the boss. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, not this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy because he does that where he, like, shoots out a whole bunch of red things. Makes it really hard to dodge. Okay. Alright, no worries. I'm locked in. Oh my gosh. Alright. No worries. Alright, doing pretty good so far. Oh, jeez. Okay, mutated again. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, I think I got him here. Oh, no, maybe not. Ooh, stop it. Okay. Chill. Chill out, dude. Chill out. Chill out, dude. Chill out. You have, like, 1 health. Oh, let's go. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. So, again, thank you for joining me. A successful run of Brotato. Remember, if you made it this far, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you're new to the channel. But with that being said, also please leave a comment down below for long and short form games that I can cover. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. I will see you in the next one. See you later.